What language you prefer to speak? English or Spanish?
English.
Hello, I'm Olympia and I interview you with
Okay.
my company.
I am Bilal. I am a third year student, and I will interview you.
Okay. What's your name?
Juan Fernando.
Which subject do you teach?
Geography and history.
And how long have you been working as a teacher?
I've been working as a teacher for 6 years.
And
For-
here in this school?
4 years in this school. Since 2026 or 27. I don't remember.
Where did you learn English?
I learned English as a child in academy and in school, and later I get my C1 level last year. But I think learning English is a question of every day. You learn music, you listen music, see English program, film.
And you use both English and Spanish in some of your subjects. What do is it exactly?
Well, we try give some information in English and some content in Spanish. I prefer first in Spanish because you understand this content, this text, and later in English because you identify this defining this concept first in Spanish and later in English.
Use the English depending on the content, or you use it always?
Depending on the context, obviously. For example, if I travel in another country, I always use English. Even other country, for example, in Italy, and I think is a language you can use in lots of stands of countries.
Could you mention one advantage and one disadvantage of using a foreign language in the geography class?
For example, an advantage, I think it's very interesting to give some of our concepts in English because you learn words, vocabulary of other subjects. For example, relationship with geography and history. And disadvantage, for example, sometimes this vocabulary is very difficult, even for us. Okay?
Do students like it?
Depends. I think students have to learn English, but I think they have to learn English. It was very happy. I mean, learning English have to be something funny, not an obligation.
With
Okay.
some game or
For example, with game, with other type of activities, but not only exam and graduation, qualification, okay? I think you can, for example, talk about one actuality, actual 10, okay?
and is it difficult for them?
Depends of the students. Some students speak English like a native, but other students don't understand English, and it's a problem because if you speak only in English, they don't understand you are telling them.
How do you help the students who don't speak English so well?
For example, we read first the text or the activity, okay? We translate the vocabulary, and later we read the text or the activity again and try to understand the activity, the text, okay?
Have you been in a trouble with a student in this school?
No, I think it's a very quiet school. I don't see any problems. If there were any problems, I always say to my students, say me, and we try to solve them. Okay?
Thank you for your participation.
Okay.
Right.